The U.S. stock index saw a sharp drop of 314 points today, as it was dragged down by declining Caterpillar and Apple, which respectively lost 4% and 2.35%. Yes. Together, the Dow Jones and S&P and the Nasdaq performed even worse, plunging by more than 6.5%. One of the main reasons to sell, cited by investors, was the ongoing trade war between China and the U.S. China's stocks also didn't hold too well, with the Shanghai Composite dropping 2.9%, a record low recorded for the first time since November 2014. Nick Reich, CEO of the Earnings Scout, said in a note to clients, "Mr. Market is speaking loud and clear on China. The country is losing and needs to cry uncle." Dow Jones, the U.S. stock index, dropped more than 300 points today. Image, Getty. Chinese stocks are now at a four-year low as rising U.S. interest rates and the likelihood of less favorable trade deals is going to adversely impact Chinese companies' profits next year, and its market price is resetting lower to reflect that. The slowdown may have been triggered also by recent comments on China's trading made by U.S. officials. The U.S. National Economic Council Director Larry Kudlow said, "They are unfair traders. They are illegal traders. They have stolen our intellectual property. China has not responded positively to any of our asks." Brent Scott, chief investment strategist for Northwestern Mutual Wealth Management, argued the Chinese government will bend to the U.S. demands and come to a negotiating table to break the standoff and tariff war. Dow Jones, investors blame the slump on the trade war between China and the U.S. Image, Getty. He said, "Ultimately, they will come to the negotiating table. I don't see how it benefits either country to spark a recession." Maurice Obstfeld, the International Monetary Fund's chief economist, also blamed this month's Dow Jones slump on the growing tensions between the U.S. and China. He said, "When you have the world's two largest economies at odds, that's a situation where everyone suffers. Trade policy reflects politics, and politics remain unsettled in several countries, posing further risks." Dow Jones, the U.S. stock index, was dragged down by declining Caterpillar and Apple. Image, Getty. U.S. President Donald Trump issued a first set of hefty tariffs on Chinese imports in March. In September, he issued further tariffs worth $200 billion worth of Chinese goods. Other reasons found by market experts were the rising interest rates and fears U.S. tech stocks may be overvalued. International politics also played a major role in today's fall of the Dow Jones, as stocks fell as Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin pulled off an investment conference in Saudi Arabia, as the kingdom is under growing pressure following the death of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi.